Hey David, this is Joel. It's sure nice to see you hit all these shots. So here's, even on the little black part of the screen there, if you see that at live speed, kind of sight your head right there on the black part of the screen there, and you'll see how right here at the start, the head goes down. And so this goes right back to where Lucy was watching you back before the St. Andrews trip to help you keep that head up instead of it going down like that. And that helped you a bunch to play well this summer, especially that good round there at the old course. But that is part and parcel of you losing the correct kind of position of the Tinker Toy. So again, see, there's turned out of the way too early as opposed to the week before that, when that's what it looked more like at impact there. You see all these different things going on. You see more of the side of your the right side of your head here more is not covered up by your shoulder so much on the new blue. And then also you see less of your left leg. You see more of your left arm and the good stuff here over on the right on the new blue. So that's kind of what was happening there, why it was a little bit hard for you to hit them solidly there as you're getting loosened up. And remember, we concluded, there you go, you're trying to take it inside. Let's see, look how much that head's going down at the start of the downswing as you were getting loosened up and hitting a lot of balls. And we concluded that, yeah, you were just not quite taking a big enough dosage of that good medicine that's been working so much for you. See, and then look at this. Watch this. So this is why I got the practice swings on the video for you, because they were looking so good. Look how your head didn't go down. Again, you had to back to the target longer. That's much more of the look that's been good for you the last several weeks. So that's very good news. And there, it wasn't quite getting it, but then after I mentioned it to you, there you go. See, again, at live speed, you see how your head didn't go down near as much, sighting it by the black part of the screen back there. And then I mentioned to you right about here that compared to where you normally are, anytime we look at any swings from the past, you definitely tend to take it underneath the line on the backswing, but not as drastically as you were starting out this past Saturday morning here. See how much farther that is behind you here on this one over here on our left. And I was saying that's part of the reason that it was a little bit hard for you, even when the lower body and the torso got in a better spot, for you to just catch the ball and hit it more solidly. There you go. So there you definitely took it more. That felt to you like you're really taking it outside. And that'll make it easier just to have a conventional kind of a release there. See, that's about normally where you are right there, man. See, that's not too different than this swing over here from several weeks ago. Again, this is you feeling like you're really taking it outside. Hinging it up, and you just won't have all that momentum kind of tending to pull you out, the club head out over the downswing plane line. And then remember, there's that sensation, another good sensation, keeping your head up and having that bit of a pause at the top so you can kind of get your lower body and upper body in the right place to let the hands and arms come through where we want them. A lot of good work there, David.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
How we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyze him, we find out he has some certain weaknesses, we put him on some strengthening exercises, he's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlands. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlands, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.